gonna save that. Yeah, say that shit.
Her girl.
Good evening, one and all. Welcome to another episode of Watch Them Thrones.
What's happening to all the sweet summer children?
Nigga, did I see a montage?
Oh God.
We not gonna act like this nigga didn't just have a montage of a nigga, dog. A nigga is back, y'all.
It was all about you, man. It was all about you.
Pimp,
We missed you that much.
a pimp has returned. Traveling, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to check out my shit. But I'm back. I'm back.
Oh Lord.
What? Listen, man. I'm a changed person, Celestial. I am.
And who'd you change into?
See?
I'm asking a pertinent question.
I am a loving husband, father, and friend, and podcast host.
So much of my life.
You sound so calm.
It's way too calm. It's that kind of calm before the crazy happened.
No.
Did you go to a yoga retreat?
There you go.
No. Listen, reading the comments over this last couple of weeks, people really think I'm some type of menace. I'm not.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not. See the comments? Look at that. Bullshit. Lies. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Hey, we got a new person. We got Miss Stacy Shoemaker. She said, hey, y'all, I made it.
Hi, Stacy.
All right.
Look at
This
this.
profile picture, but hey, girl.
This waffle color Negro just called me a terrorist. See what I'm saying?
Man, he called you waffle colored.
I'm about to do Miss Sophia Rock on y'all.
My feelings are hurt. Letitia Gamble said it's about to go down. He's too I'm telling y'all, I'm a changed man.
Like Nick, you know, like Hootie and the Blowfish. Nigga like David Rucker. What the fuck his name is? What that nigga name? David Ruckus.
Rucker.
Jared Rucker.
And to that, Leslie, I say to the crowd, I only want to be with you.
That was good.
God damn. Ugh.
Which one of them niggas was Hootie?
No,
all of them.
No, that's Hootie and the Blowfish. Wait, what did I just say?
No,
That's
yeah,
the group.
none of them.
The guy's individual name was
Yeah,
Darius Rucker.
Darius Rucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit,
if
I
you
was-
country star,
No.
that-
So check this out. There was a guy who was nicknamed Hootie who was in the chorus with Darius, and that's because he had the Coke bottle glasses and a really round face, and he looked like a little hoot owl. So that's how that came about.
Oh,
Speaking of looking, Queen Mother,
I
you look
live,
like,
I know shit.
you look like
Oh.
a handsome boy.
I told y'all that I'm
Why,
not just
thank
like
you.
it come.
I want Loris to fall in love with me, but you know what? Tonight is not the battle of the bastards. It's the
You
battle
want
of
your
the beards,
bitch
and
cat
fucking, I'm
on you?
winning. I'm
Hey.
winning.
You say you in it
Well, if I
tonight.
look like a man, then I'm
Truth,
busting down.
yeah, violated.
truth be told, you always had a better.
It
game.
ain't gonna. I'm not gonna be violated.
So, who wants to start us off on this wonderful episode?
Like let Cersei out here looking like Vanessa Williams. Looking like she looked like Whitney.
Stop it.
I peeped that I want to dance with somebody too, though. I peeped that too, though.
Right? Yeah.
No,
Hey,
don't agree with
Leslie,
him.
Leslie,
But I
I
did see it
guarantee,
though. I was seeing it myself. I ain't
guarantee
seen
you,
that,
I guarantee you, she just texted the IT guy, "I'm your baby tonight." Mhm.
Whatever.
Golly.
The Reformation lasted all of 5 minutes.
Thank
Whoa,
you.
whoa!
there you go.
It didn't even last 5 minutes.
I didn't talk about anybody. I
I see
paid
y'all-
Queen Mother a compliment on her beard, and that was it.
So, what about the mustache and the goatee?
I mean, I like how you got a trim like that, Miss Pearly.
She got a flavor saver and everything.
You rubbing on it too.
Oh, not
You
flavor.
see that? Yeah. It's a flavor saver.
But you know what though? I actually like Queen Mama's hair up top too. Kind of remind me of Stevie Wonder with a better hairline.
Yeah,
I like it. I fucks with it.
yeah. I didn't curl it this week, so
I like it.
I just got it retwisted down.
I see y'all niggas are still with the shits. I didn't miss much, man. Like
Oh no.
y'all niggas
Wait a
is,
minute.
CJ.
the battle of the bastards has already started. I see.
I gotta make sure I have my microphone up here too. Okay, here we go.
I'm not gonna talk about Queen Mother Leslie. Calling her Stevie. He ought to be ashamed of himself.
I didn't say no. I didn't say she looked like Stevie. I said she got the Stevie Wonder kind of deal with the braids and then the thing in the back. Y'all know what the fuck I'm
Well,
talking about.
listen,
Stop
Queen
looking
Mother.
like I'm not fucking.
First scene of
Listen.
the show.
Yeah, let's
As for
talk
me,
about
Queen
the show.
Mother,
Who's going first?
I'm just overjoyed to see you.
That's some real niggatry right
I said
there.
with a way better hairline. I'm complimenting you.
So the
Isn't she lovely?
slavers, what the slavers are attacking? What are they attacking?
Meereen.
All right. So shit.
I know you forgot the names and everything, so just take your time.
Hey, look, no,
Take your time, nigga.
Hey, look, I'm trying to remember y'all goddamn names right now. Shit.
Your time, brother.
It's been a minute.
Look
But-
here, baby.
I'm just trying to get the party started, man. So yeah, look, when we get to Meereen, the slavers are motherfucking attacking that bitch. They launching fireballs after fireballs on that shit, and Tyrion is running around that motherfucker like, what the fuck is going on? And he and Dany are beginning to talk, and in that conversation, they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do, what their plan is gonna be with regard to meeting with the slavers and seeking some type of resolution to this matter. Dany's solution is, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground. I'm burning everything. And he say, see, you crazy just like your daddy. And she like, well, shit, that's how you get shit done. And so he was like, nah, I think I got another way. And then they take shit to the slavers directly, They go down and they begin to meet with 3 other slavers that have concocted this
CJ.
plan.
So
Yep.
before you get to that part,
Okay.
do you think that scene between Tyrion and Dany was some type of foreshadowing?
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. Fuck yeah. Like, I mean, like, you know, the first time around, maybe not. The first time around watching it, I don't know that I necessarily saw the foreshadowing in it, but absolutely, when I watched it again, it was clear.
Like did it when you watched it through for the first time? Did this conversation like come back to you like damn, this nigga said that back?
Yeah.
Know?
Like seeing Dany have to get reined in some, you know, like at this point, it does kind of make it a little different, and it is a little bit more of a revelation than it was the first time around. For me, like, damn, you know, like there were little signs of like, you know, she like I'm the motherfucking dragon, and I'm gonna show y'all I'm the dragon, and you know, so it definitely made it a lot clearer that as far as she was concerned, there might be a time when, in the same way you can't control dragons, you might not be able to control her.
I think that the conversation between Dany and Tyrion said something a little bit different, because he told the story of where the wildfire caches are.
I noted that.
Under King's Landing, under the keep, under the streets, in the Sept of Baelor, all over the city, on the major thoroughfares. And that is what Qyburn whispered into Cersei's ear last week when he said, the rumor is much more. Mm-hmm. So that connects to that.
True.
I wrote the irony down about that.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna just sit here and be pensive.
Can I get the rest of that conversation with the masters up on the top of the pyramid?
Hey,
go ahead with it.
Are we there yet?
Okay, so boom.
No.
All right, so boom. The 3 masters lined up. They all, you know, got their hands on their nuts. They looking at Dany and Tyrion and them. And the master hit Dany with I tried to give you an out, but you was on some old City Girls Up 1,000. Now it's about to be some real hot girl shit up in this bitch. So Tyrion was like, you sound like a real bitch, my nigga. We ain't even up here to talk about that shit. Like, what is you on? We talking about terms. What is we doing? So the master was like, y'all can get the fuck out. The slaves going back up on the block. Miss Sandy little ass going on the block. And them damn dragons, yeah, we about to, it's a wrap on the dragons. We about to take them out.
Miss Sandy.
So Dany laughed. Oh, you got me fucked up. You thought we was here to talk about my surrender, bitches. We was here to talk about your surrender. Like, and so the master was like, bitch, your time is up. Y'all got to go. So she said, nigga, I'm just getting started. Right when she say that, Big D come out of nowhere screeching and shit. He dropped down. He like, we ready? We ready to set it off? So she was like,
who came out?
What we working? Big D. Big D dropped down. And he was like, you ready? He said, let's do this shit. She climbed up on top of his ass. Here come the other 2 silver cap teeth motherfuckers. They come busting out of their little, you know, their little situation. So they get to lighten shit up. Of course, she hits them with the Dracarys. They lighten up the boats on the front line. So as they fucking shit up, Grey Worm and them still on the top. Grey Worm's like, you motherfuckers got 2 choices. You can get fucked up, or you can lay that shit down, take your asses home, and let us deal with these masters. Everybody laid their arms down. They was like, we out. Listen, we ain't have no problem with y'all. We good. So they leave the masters up there. So Tyrion walked up on the motherfuckers. He's like, thanks for the boat, niggas. We got some decisions to make because, like, 2 of y'all got to die. No, he said 1 of y'all got to die. So y'all fucked up. Y'all broke the agreement. Somebody got to give up some blood for that. Mm-hmm. So the motherfuckers start turning on each other. I don't even fuck with this motherfucker like that. He started all this get his ass, right? The 2 motherfuckers turned on the 1. So he bent down, groveling, begging for his life. Grey Worm come through with that 1 strike, get the other 2. And Tyrion walks up on that motherfucker and he's like, listen, go back home, tell everybody. And when these motherfuckers start cutting up again, you tell them who the fuck the mother of dragons is and don't try to come out.
That's a good ass recap. That's a good ass recap. But look, why the fuck did they think that? Like, what did they think? Like, dude was talking major big shit. Like, she wasn't the one with the nuclears.
They came in talking like they won. Like,
hey, my nigga cleaning his nails and shit.
They hadn't seen Drogon in a minute. Did they not know how big this motherfucker was? Like, I just feel like
you can see that big motherfucker swooping in the background when they first started talking that shit. You can see him moving back there in the back. I'm like, oh shit, nigga. Like, I don't understand how a motherfucker could muster up that type of audacity with 3 of them motherfuckers just roaming around. So
hey,
that's the arrogance of a slave master, though.
Yeah.
What tripped me out about that scene was how quick they turned on Buddy. They was like, "Hey, this nigga's broke anyway. He wanted them. He like us. He wanted the pores.
He a broken.
Right.
Yeah. Now the funny part was when all the soldiers that were behind the masters,
They said,
yeah, deuces.
this ain't my fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scene overall was dope, but there were definitely a couple little head scratchers, like CJ was saying about how the fuck the Masters not anticipate Dany using her fucking ultimate weapon. For 2, where in the fuck did the goddamn did the Khalasar come from? Like, I mean, them motherfuckers were like days behind Dany. Like, Dany flew to Meereen, straight flight, like didn't have to take any bridges, and he sort of alternate routes and nothing like that to get to Meereen. I don't understand how the fuck they got there so quickly in order to eliminate the sons the Harpy motherfuckers. But you know, neither here nor there. Yeah. But also shout out to my boy Tyrion. I was too hard on him last week. I think that he did the best that he could while Dany was gone.
you were not.
I just think that Dany just showed up at the worst time because of when she left, the city was shit. Tyrion got it back right, but you know, he could only hold it for so long. So, you know, the Masters were very hubris in their ways as far as like re-attacking the city, because like, I guess to a certain extent, they didn't want Meereen to be the picture or the beacon of a non-slaver city that was thriving, because that's what it was. And that's why the Masters, I think, ultimately decided to attack Meereen, you know, because it was a free city, and under Tyrion's leadership, it was really thriving for the most part.
Tyrion said that. He brought that down. I thought that was a very poignant point as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I also liked Grey Worm told the soldiers, he was like, hey, you can either die right here or you can go home and fuck something.
Get down, lay down.
You can go home and do what I can't.
You either better get down or lay down.
Don't do Grey Worm. Don't do Grey Worm like that. Come on, you can do what I can't.
Them niggas was really up out of there after that too, though.
They laid their down.
He said,
well, you're right, my boy.
Let me live vicariously through you. Go home. Go home.
I always wondered about this shit in a lot of movies, man. Like, why do niggas who can fight for niggas who can't fight?
Ooh.
Wait, why do niggas who can't fight for niggas who can't fight? Because of the fact that niggas who can't fight are usually the ones with the money.
With the money. Yeah, true that.
Money rules, but you know what rules the world? What TK just said, women. What do niggas ultimately need money for? To get what? Women. Right?
That's why I've been in Bravos all this time, nigga.
What is the ultimate reason why niggas want to get a house, want to get a car, want to get this, want to get that, want to fucking live to see another day?
That's what Jay-Z said, man. He said the power of the PUSSY. That's why every motherfucker in the world stay fly.
Hey,
y'all probably don't. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, I saw you step into your element.
Hey, man, I'm just saying.
I was gonna let you fly, baby.
I was asked earlier about a feline, and so I'm just still delving in that realm a little bit.
He is back.
That's right, man. You know I'm back, baby. I'm back. Back from Bravos.
That you was a faceless nigga in Bravos.
That's right. The faceless nigga.
You
Shout out to
what's
the
his
minute
name?
face pimp.
Jacquees.
Jacquees Hugger. That's Jakeem. That's
But you gotta say like Jaquees Hugger.
That's
You gotta say it
Jakeem.
like that though.
That's Jakeem first cousin though. That's Jakeem first cousin.
Oh,
Jacquees Hugger. Hugger. That's you know it.
So after we leave Dany burning them bitches to the ground, where we at? We was at Winterfell, right?
We go back to Winterfell.
Yeah.
Bolton and them meet up on the, you know,
Getting real.
on the-
Yeah, they're having their field parlay.
yes.
Coin toss.
Let me tell you what bothered me about that shit. Like Ramsay was throwing that bastard word around like he ain't a bastard.
He's not a bastard.
Feeling
He's
this
legitimate.
That nigga is a
Hard every time he
He's
says
not a
it.
bastard. He's
5
legitimate.
minutes.
Roos. Yeah,
He
Roos.
was
Yeah, Roos.
5
You been legitimate 5 minutes.
I'm sorry. If I turn into a Caucasian, I'll be saying the N-word.
that's how you. That's how you
My
do
privilege
it.
has finally arrived.
I thought you were with just a good 10.
Oh God.
Oh, man. Damn.
Yikes.
See this hair?
Jewish.
Jewish bro.
Goodbye. Bye,
I'm
Facebook.
not fooling with y'all.
You call that man Tony Dark.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. I'm exercising. I'm basking in my privilege, goddammit. I don't blame Ramsay. I don't call that nigga bastard every time I see him. You fucking bastard.
I don't want no parts of that.
Well, that's an interesting question, myself.
Man,
It's a
listen.
god
We
of
must
death.
ponder that another time.
Hey, well, the god of P is. I mean, that's
Maybe the God of life. The God of life is.
the god of sunshine.
Hey.
Well, it wasn't for Magic Johnson.
Oh,
What?
Woo!
I mean,
Now we cancel.
I don't know.
Scene.
I mean,
Now we cancel. That's it.
I don't know, man.
That's
Listen,
It wasn't though.
I'm just saying.
That's it.
Kanye West said it best. You can live through anything if magic made it.
Golly. Man.
So
All right.
now we're putting Kanye.
I mean, shit. Yeah, like I bet you Freddie Mercury is like, that's easy for you to say.
Hey, but look, it's funny though. As even when Ramsay was talking all that big shit, when Jon Snow was like, "Well, you know what? All these folks ain't got the die player. Like,
Right.
let's just, you know what I'm saying? Let's go toe to toe, right, motherfucker? Now, man to man, me and you, and let's see what happened." And Ramsay was like, "Nigga, I heard you came back to life. First of all,
It's like, so
I ain't
nigga,
really
you a
sure.
different, so
Yeah,
you like a different nigga. You know what I'm saying?
like, yeah, like, nigga, I heard you don't die. So,
You know what I'm
like,
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't afraid. So you ain't afraid to die. Like, literally,
Yeah.
you don't care about that shit. You've been there, done that.
yeah,
So, you know, you didn't fought fucking White Walkers. You didn't do your whole, I ain't.
he like, fuck
Shit,
that, nigga. I got
so
6,000 niggas with me.
Man, 2024,
I got-
that shit, right.
Well, that shit was funny to me though, man. Ramsay did not want no goddamn parts of it. I mean,
None.
that nigga he has been a problem for everybody he has gotten his hand on. But
And so Ramsay, in one sense, that was, I mean, you know, that was smart. That's what you're supposed to do. But in another sense, he still let pride get the best of him because Jon essentially openly challenged his rule, right? So, you know, he still is willing to meet him on the battlefield, which is mistake number fucking one as far as like a battle strategy is concerned. You got Winterfell, you got the walls. That's what she said or whatever. And you know, so you don't really need to meet out in the battlefield. Like, there's no real reason or strategic advantage to do it, especially bring all your motherfucking men.
yeah. So I mean, that's one of the first times I seen Ramsay kind of get pissed off though. Like it really fucks with him for him to be openly challenged that way. And they have to like. I'm sorry.
He was thrown off guard to me first when Sansa was there. So because Sansa was there, it was like he wasn't expecting to see her. So that kind of threw him off from jump.
He was like, "Bitch, what you doing out the kitchen?"
Yeah. He was like, "Wait a minute, like, nigga. So that's where your ass went."
And he gonna tell her, "Thank you for bringing her back to me," and shit like that. Right. It was crazy, man.
I mean, but you're right. He was thrown off when Jon essentially said, "Well, nigga, you don't meet me on the battlefield. What are your men gonna think you?
Yep.
They gonna think you a bitch ass nigga. That's what." And so Ramsay is like, oh, "Wait a minute, this is my first time getting like essentially called a bitch ass nigga out."
Yeah, he really
ain't nobody been crazy enough to do it before.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and he was like, "Well, y'all must don't want y'all motherfucking little brother back."
That's why he said it.
Yeah, like y'all must don't want that motherfucker back then. And Sansa, I think, was like, "Prove you got him." And he showed him the wolf's head, right? And he throws the wolf's head. Words. And and Sansa was like, "Shit, it's over with for that little nigga." Like in her mind, you could kind of see how she like went on ahead and headed on back. Like, shit.
Yep, that's it. All right, well, fuck it. Yeah, like you're going to die tomorrow, Ramsay. Like, fuck it, because she already knew that he was going to kill him. I mean,
right?
There's no reason
she
why
already knew.
No reason why you wouldn't kill him.
I absolutely love the way she interrupted him, though.
Yeah, you're going to die tomorrow, Lord Bolton. Well. And I was like, God damn.
Hey, that was cold. She was, he was talking. She basically said, "Keep God in your life, fuck nigga."
I love you, boy.
One up for Balerion. One up for Balerion.
I was gonna say we need Carlton.
Right.
Oh God.
But you can see the fire like really growing in Sansa in this, in this scene and in the next scene. And you can kind of see her beginning to call out like the patriarchy. Like you can see her like saying like, "Motherfucker, I have been living." Matter of fact, let me let somebody else tell that part of the story. But I enjoyed seeing her
conversation.
Yeah, I enjoy seeing that part. So,
well, first she is coming to Jon with a lot of knowledge, and she had to tell him that. So here she is. He's trying to mansplain it to her, and she knows much more than he does. And she's like, "Look, I've lived with him. I know we're not going to get Rickon back." She's trying to break everything down for him, and he's underestimating her brain. And of course, he does have half Stark blood, so he's a little slower to learn things. But he's gonna fuck around and find out. I know that much.
Facts. Like they were deciding to, right? They were deciding all of this strategy. All of the men were in the room talking. It was Jon Snow and was it Sir Davos?
Davos and Tormund. Yeah,
right. Yeah. And they were deciding to do this pincer move, which was this they were gonna attack from 3 sides or whatever.
Yeah. Tormund had no idea
what the fucking double envelopment was, which was the same shit that fucking Stannis just did to them niggas. Which is the reason why it was like a light bulb in my head that popped up. When that nigga was lost about that shit, I was like, no wonder why the Night's Watchman only needs 100 motherfuckers to defend the wall. Yeah. These wilders don't know shit.
Yeah, they just
don't have no strategy.
They just going off rage and fucking like
they spraying and praying. That's how they fight. They spray and pray, man. Like shit.
Spraying and praying. Hitting kids, fucking grandmas, all that shit.
That shit was wild because he giving the correct term, and Tormund standing there looking like, huh? He was like, how we did y'all, my boy. How we got y'all.
But I mean, we're giving. Yeah, Sansa's challenging the patriarch. Yay, whatever, all that bullshit. She didn't tell the motherfuckers about the veil. Jon was like, do we have any more men that you know about? Like, can you fucking, if you're talking to me about battle strategies, I mean, when is it? is it a better time that I don't fucking know about? Sansa was like,
did right.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
She did right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think she should have told him.
Yeah,
they
well,
weren't
she
listening.
shouldn't have.
They
Because
weren't
John
listening
was
to
too emotional and he done ran out that field because little Judy got killed. She shouldn't have told him. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't have.
No, but okay, well, she shouldn't have told him maybe for like something else, but not what the fuck she shouldn't have told him for. I mean, if the reason why she shouldn't have told him was because she wasn't invited into the Ramsay session, that's fucking ridiculous.
No, that's petty.
Oh, no, that's not.
That's fucking ridiculous. If she shouldn't have told him because of the fact that, like, essentially what she's doing is her version of Littlefinger. She's Littlefingering.
Oh.
I'm sorry, nigga. I'm childish, nigga. That shit funny, dog.
Hey, the way Sansa rolled up on Jon though had me cracking up, man. She had that angry at you for staying out, baby mama energy. She was like, "While you was in there talking to your little friends, you ain't think to ask me nothing, nigga."
Right. But he should have asked.
Yeah, like I get that, but ultimately you're supposed to say about at least the ace up your sleeve. You're supposed to at least say it. The only reason why she probably didn't say it is because of one or two things. Either one,
that nigga dead.
Well, okay, one of three things. She wanted nigga dead. Either two, she didn't know for sure whether or not Littlefinger was going to actually roll through.
That's
it was maybe, it was I don't know, this nigga may not roll through. Or three, she did know that Littlefinger was going to roll through, but she didn't want Jon to switch up his battle strategy. Right? Because of the fact that if he switches up his battle strategy and then Ramsay may switch up his battle strategy.
Right.
And may not it may not have as many men on the open field as he would behind fucking Winterfell. Because I mean, Winterfell, especially with winter coming, you know, you can withstand waiting on fucking, you know, the blizzard to wear these motherfuckers out in comparison to them, to you meeting them up on the battlefield in even numbers. I mean, that don't make no sense.
Or
the third,
she could have been like, hey, I ain't gonna say
that's
nothing. Jon run his ass out there, let him get wiped the fuck out and let them kill each other. And then I'm gonna swoop in with my boys, and now Jon out the way, Ramsay out the way, and little Judy from Family Matters out the way, and it's all mine, nigga.
Damn.
You think she was that hard?
Yeah, but she ain't that though.
It's a combination of 2 and 3.
No, dog.
It's a combination of 2 and 3.
Yeah, that's a combination of not doing Littlefinger and doing little fingering.
No, well, it's Littlefinger.
She's gotten little fingered a few times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she knows what the fuck. I mean, she knows what the fuck it takes to finger.
She did.
Yeah. With the thumb.
Fingering.
Fuck a finger.
Golly.
Woo. You mean a fist?
So
little fist.
So
yeah, I think that
right now Sansa is between two different ideologies, if you want. Yes, she is heavily influenced by Littlefinger, but as she has been taught by Littlefinger, she is remembering different things through her experience, and I can see some Cersei in her. She has watched Cersei fucking torture people and sit there and smile and be like, yeah, that was some funny shit. I'm glad you cried. That was funny. That makes the queen happy, kind of thing. So yeah, you got two different ideologies being combined in Sansa at this point. As she has grown.
I disagree with that.
Sansa ain't like, I mean, but even we see in the future, I don't mean to go fucking time jump, but I mean, she ain't no fucking Cersei.
Right. Cersei was mean just to be mean. Sansa was,
she
was tortured.
All right. I'm a prove it to you.
But Jon Snow, and I'm almost about to time. I'm trying not to time jump. But Jon Snow should have fucking listened to her when she said, "This nigga Rickon is dead." Like, it's a wrap on him.
He already gone. He already gone.
We already got the
almost fucked up not listening to her.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
don't do the expected thing. He know he got this set up. It's a trap, so don't do what he expects you to do. And that's exactly what the fuck he did.
And right before he did that, they literally said, "You cannot go prematurely because for our plan to work."
Is that what she said too?
Yes.
Can't stand premature motherfuckers.
But
Can't
listen,
stand
golly.
Probably supposed
And
to.
look, they said
Nigga.
part of their
Calm your
part
motherfucking
of
ass down.
Jon Snow's plan. Part of Jon Snow's plan was to have Ramsay's people coming at them full board. That's what she said.
Right.
So that didn't happen because Jon. I'm tired of it. Let's go ahead. I guess fuck it. It's time to go to the next part.
No, but you know what though? But finally to the point though. I mean, Jon and Sansa never had a good relationship. And you know, this is kind of something that played out. If this were Arya and shit, you know, obviously Arya would have been like, all right, I'm telling you everything I know.
Right. Well, he would have listened to. He would have been more.
Sansa was more like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Exactly.
please
So,
put
yeah,
Mesa
you-
comment up. Please put Mesa comment up.
What did Mesa say?
Uh-oh.
that nigga negotiating, man. Like
Y'all make me tired. Y'all make me
Man.
tired.
Y'all
The-
talking
not
about
the-
y'all don't like premature motherfuckers.
Mm.
and premature motherfuckers, they be like, guess what, motherfucker?
Man, I got mine. What you about to do?
Shit, what you finna get into?
What you about to do? Shit, I'm about to sit there and what you about to get into?
Y'all some ignorant motherfuckers.
Oh wait, hold on. Tiffany said I can get behind that, Mesa. Oh,
Okay, wait a minute now.
okay.
Hey,
Oh.
she said she looking for
Wait.
a black belt in Tongue Fu.
Tormund and what's his name have a conversation.
Yeah, Tormund and Davos. Yeah.
I can never remember.
Yeah, and they talk about basically what they're going to do, what they do before a big battle.
Yeah.
And Tormund says that he gets fucked up, and
Davos
Davos
sticks a crap.
walks around until he shits his guts out, which I would be of the latter. I would definitely be Davos in that situation. Shit, like, bruh.
But that again shows you why the wildlings haven't won. Like, who goes and gets drunk before a battle? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you're right.
they-
You're right. Yeah, you gotta be
He was
sound.
holding it down though. POP. Tormund was holding it down.
See?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Him and
But
that
your
big
boy
ass
Umber,
giant.
was it Umber who
My bad,
almost
I'm
killed him? No.
Yeah, Umber Karstark. What's
Or
your
Karstark? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Umber was giving him that work.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it was
He
Karstark. He was giving him that.
Shout out to the audience. The audience is jumping tonight too. Man, by the way, the audience
They
jumping like a
missed you.
motherfucker tonight.
They
My
missed
bad.
you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
hey,
They
motherfucker.
do the return of
Listen,
CJ.
man.
back from Bravos, baby.
Hey, listen, Leslie.
A world
The
traveler.
motherfucking,
A world
the
traveler.
motherfucking, what did you call yourself earlier, CJ? The faceless pimp from Bravos. When that motherfucker show up, I'm bringing out the bitches, baby.
A pimp hairline is fresher than a motherfucker in that motherfucker. No, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to ye old fats. Barber
Oh
shop.
my God.
Ye old faded by fats. Freshest fats in the Seven Kingdoms.
One important thing about
Right.
that pre-battle scene was when Davos was going for his walk, and they're in this big part of the campground, and he goes to another area of the campground that looks used up and everything, and he sees like this pyre, and he's kicking over the burnt logs and stuff, and he finds the stag that he carved for Shireen under the burnt logs.
She got
I didn't
cooked.
watch
And
that
he
scene.
picked it up. He
God
picked
damn.
it up,
God damn.
and he just you could just see him. He was seething.
That's okay.
He was
Oh yeah, he was steaming, and so was her ass.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not like that.
Tim got set the fucking broil, nigga.
I thought that was cheap.
Yeah, just too convenient. Too convenient.
Yeah,
that shit was cheap as fuck.
Just like Dany's ring being found in the middle of nowhere.
You know,
that shit like that fucking.
The day is bright.
Like that
the day is bright and full of barbecue. So there you go. Fire is fire. It don't matter if it's coming from a dragon or if it's coming from a pyre. So
that shit just made me.
Yeah, like that was like that fucking Deadpool scene where Deadpool was like that's just lazy writing.
What a lemon pepper wings.
That's just lazy writing. Yeah.
Shit.
Like
you
for
say
real,
you
man.
say you got a to-go plate, CJ? Of lemon pepper wings?
I would like that. Fry hard, please. Cook my shit well.
Like of course niggas like well done with fried eggs hard. Niggas
fry all that shit hard, man.
What like niggas don't want no
soft wings is not where it's at, man.
You probably eat well done steaks too.
Mason.
No, I like my steaks medium well. Hey, it's only one pink thing I eat, baby. It's only one pink thing I eat, and I eat that all the time. Hey, you know what it is. With the power of the what? Sweet as gold, baby. Let me see you Tootsie Roll.
And there lies the wisdom of C.J. Lawrence, Esquire, M.D.
Listen, hey, this nigga though, he done went from C.J. Lawrence to C.J. Jakes.
Swallowed up.
Hey, have you ever been? Listen.
What I'm not gonna do is this with y'all. The next
we ain't even made it to the battlefield yet.
Not even yet.
Lord. We back in Meereen. Lord.
I ain't touching that. Nope.
Girl, at this point, your girl need to be somewhere else.
What's going on in Meereen? Y'all? What's going on in Meereen?
So in Meereen, can I do it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I think we pretty much did already, didn't we?
No.
Oh no!
This was after the battle.
Like the
and Dany and Tyrion are holding court, and they're holding court with Theon and Yara. So Tyrion is going at Theon, talking about the short jokes. Everybody tells the short jokes, and they tell the same damn 6 short jokes. He couldn't be a man of stature and some other bullshit. So, and he's really ragging on him, and Theon's taking it,
Man, that dude.
Of course, that's the only thing he can do now is take it. But that's another story for another time.
Oh, Butchie Cat Chronicles.
Oh, I see his Anyway. Yes, my it does itch, but I'm gonna leave this bitch on because it's the battle of the beards tonight. Fuck TK. Anyway,
wait a minute.
So, you started it 2 weeks ago, so I'm gonna finish it tonight. Damn it, we're gonna finish it tonight.
Goddamn minute, Rundell. Wait a goddamn minute. I didn't even.
So as I was saying, so as Dany and Yara are speaking about their awful fathers and the way that their lands portray women, as leaders, and so Theon says, "I'm here to support my sister. She's the queen of the Iron Islands," and so they agree to. So they tell Dany about Euron that he's coming, and they're only bringing 100 ships because he has the rest of them and he's building more. He's coming her way, and he's going to bring an offer of marriage. We're just looking for a partnership. But Yara does say, I'm down for anything. So whatever you want to do, we can do.
I love that shit, man.
I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
Listen.
Call Reyes
No,
and Vargas, tell
so-
them whatever.
Hey.
I love
If
that
Dario
shit.
ain't doing the job, Yara will get the job done. Trust and believe, because she done it before. She said she was gonna
Shit.
fuck the tits off for that one at the bars that night. But so Dany's like, well, then you all, if you want my partnership and support, then you all have to change your ways. No more reaving and raping and all the other bullshit y'all used to do. If you're going to change your regime, you got to, and change to a queen, you got to clean up that shit. So y'all was like, all right, I can get down with that. We got a partnership. So they formed their partnership.
That shit
Awesome.
was dope.
Thank you, King Mama.
Thank you once again,
Thank you,
Queen
King
Mother.
Mama.
Thank you. Also,
Like a handsome boy.
What is going on, nigga?
Where'd you even find that from?
hey man,
That nigga already had the clipped up.
How did you?
It's premeditated, dog.
You said you were gonna behave.
Right.
hey, wait, hold on, wait a minute. Now,
He didn't
listen,
say what he
listen.
was going to behave
Listen.
like. That's the trick of
I-
that statement. He
Hold
said
on
he
now.
was going
I
to
was
behave.
cool. I was being cool.
Didn't say what
Queen
he was
Mother-
going to behave like.
Queen Mother and her Easter basket grass beard has been attacking me all night. I've been cool. I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man.
Changed into what?
Niggas think because they change the inflection in their voice, they actually change like a motherfucker.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. When niggas think they put on a hat, a trucker hat, they think that they fucking.
Hey, speaking of it, check it out though. Listen. I want y'all to see this.
Hey, y'all, look at this
that's-
man.
Oh,
That's fresh. Watch them thrones on the head.
Watch
That's
them
fire.
go.
That's
Pick it up at a fucking track meet near you. No, so two things I had issues with this scene. For one, Tyrion admonishing Theon for the short jokes. When Tyrion, that's my boy, Tyrion makes dick jokes after dick jokes at various expense, and would have done the same thing if he knew that Theon had his shit.
Right.
Right. So come on, Tyrion. You don't have much of a foundation to stand on. Two, the fact that Dany wants the Iron Islands to stop raping and reaving. I get it, right? That's something they should do. But have y'all niggas seen the Iron Islands? The reason why they do reave and steal is because they ain't got shit. Like they don't have any fucking resources.
It is barren.
So it's either right, and for fucking whatchamacallit to build 1,000 ships and all that shit, it's just ridiculous to me. We've already talked about that because they ain't got. I mean, I didn't see a fucking single tree on that island. But so it sounds good, but I mean, that's a hard ask, especially the reaving part. The raping part, obviously, but this is fucking medieval times, so raping isn't the same as it is now, as far as its consequences and everything else. But the reaving part is a hard ask for the Iron Islanders who don't have hardly any natural resources except for fish and shit. That's it.
Look, when that was what the fuck they asked for, I was like, God damn.
Because they're Vikings. That's what they are, right?
That's
like,
what y'all want. Y'all, like, nigga, give us the Iron Island back. Like, oh yeah, you can have it. Like, no, it's not a like.
They didn't
like,
ask for Dorn or
right.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah, like we'll give you all these ships. We'll fight for you. If you just give us the Iron Islands back. Nigga, let me think about it. Okay, deal. So,
right.
But I love that Yara really was like in her negotiation, she was like, it ain't like that with me, but shit, it can be like that. I got something you can bump, if you want to. Like, I like that. That was funny. That was a funny scene.
Dany was low key. I feel like Dany was low key either flirting or at least she was just like, okay.
She was definitely vibing. She was vibing too with a little taste.
I mean, in the book, Dany was, shit.
Oh yeah, she was definitely a little intrigued by, by the lady parts.
Listen, she had her fair share of catnip in the book.
Well, then the actress did it well. She looked interested.
I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was definitely a little Sealy and
Suge, gave her.
Suge. Yeah. Are you? Oh, she pushed my button.
Oh my god.
That was in the book.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry. You're not singing along tonight.
Emily said Dany in the books enjoyed her bedmate. Yes, she did. Mm-hmm.
See that?
Targaryens are freaky.
Mm-hmm. She said, "What that Westerosi mouth?"
CJ, your Wi-Fi acting like fucking like
Grayscale.
You know what?
Oh,
I was about to say something.
Don't do it.
Seemed like he left some of that bandwidth back in Bravos.
Her girl.
Next scene.
So we got.
Oh, shit, he's really stuck.
Oh shit.
We got we on the battlefield now, right? We got Jon.
Yep. We on the battlefield.
And his troops, they in formation across the battlefield from Ramsay and them. And this when he lead Ramsay. Ramsay leads Rickon out by a rope. I hated that scene, man.
Yeah.
But a part of me was like, man, fuck them kids. My whole thing is this. This nigga spent all this time with Asha and them wilding niggas, and he didn't learn to not run in a straight goddamn line.
Right.
Oh
yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's like he was running to get the line as straight as possible. He didn't even switch up when the arrows started landing beside him. He saw a goal. He was like, I'm gonna get it.
Like Ramsay overshot this nigga and he tripped over the arrow. Like, nigga, run right. Run, like, do something.
Yo, like, Ramsay was so unserious on those first two shots, though. I forgot about that shit. I forgot the first time. He was just like, and the second time, that nigga pulled a Steph Curry. He didn't even fucking look at the goddamn, he didn't even look at the basket. It was just like, yeah, anyway, man, I'm about to fuck these hoes at this shit. You know, start doing that. Yeah. Exactly.
Like this,
nigga. He was so unserious. But that third, I mean, besides the straight line running, it was a really, I thought it was a good scene because when I initially saw the scene, I thought that Rickon had escaped after that third one. I didn't know that the motherfucker was going to get shot on that fourth one.
I was still trying to figure out who he was.
Oh, yeah, that too.
The first
that too. Like, who's this nigga again? Yeah, good shit.
I didn't like that shit, man. Like,
good shit. So
Jon being emotional did.
Yes, let me ask y'all a question, right? So Jon runs out. That's his mistake, right? That is the mistake. Him running out to get
That's
Rickon.
the typical thing.
All right,
to
that's
do.
what we all agree on, right? That's the fucking dumbass mistake. All right.
Yeah.
After that, does he go back? Does he try to run back or keep pushing forward with the arrows raining down? So basically, what's the least likely that he would get hit by arrows if he runs back or if he goes forward?
Right.
That's my question I got.
I think he needed to run back to least likely to get hit.
You think so? I didn't know.
The further away, I think he would. They still would have got
because when the arrows initially rained down on him and he shot more. It went behind him. So I didn't know whether or not So I was thinking in my head, I was like, okay, well, after he's stuck in, because he's stuck in no man's land, right? Y'all niggas who play, tennis, right? This thing called no man's land in the middle of the court, which you're not supposed to be on. And so you either got one or two options: to go to the net, or go back to the baseline, right? And so I guess in theory, he's like, well, fuck it. I mean, I'm fucked anyway.
But if you look at the way D&D did it, there's no way that his army would have gotten to Jon and Ramsay's people at the time that they did, and Jon wouldn't be dead. Jon would have been trampled to death.
So
because he's just ultimately he pushed forward a little bit, then he stayed there.
I think it makes more sense at the point once they started raining the motherfuckers down, it made more sense for him to start going forward. To me,
or at least stay
going,
there, right? Yeah, because going back.
Yeah, because once they start volleying them shits
mm-hmm.
like that, I mean, like, where you gonna run? Nowhere you could run to when everybody was firing arrows. Rickon had a choice, but Jon
and remind you, these are like the professional bows and arrows. These ain't the rinky deep motherfuckers that Jon's army got. Yeah. Jon's army just got some niggas with some wooden sticks and some fucking shit that they made up the night before. like I mean, Ramsay's shit is like all like professionally made. I mean, you can just tell the difference.
Escapes who can was playing in the
Bree's point. There was a moment where Jon remembered that they didn't play it or anything, but it was a moment after Rickon and after he kept having the archers volley the shots. He kind of looks at Ramsay and then he looks down and he nods his head like she told me this is what.
Yep.
Was going to
do. Yeah, he fell for the banana in the tailpipe. He fell for the banana
when a whole cavalry is coming at your ass, you're like, you know what? You got me.
Like,
he was really probably standing there like his ass.
You got me on that one. Good job. Sansa, I fucks with you. You were right about that one.
Game was going to be over in 5 minutes, dog. It was shit was fixing to be a wrap in 5 minutes.
That shit was fucking crazy, though, bro. That whole scene was fucking nuts. When that nigga got in between all that.
When did Ramsay get so I won't say all of a sudden. He did use some tactics in other fights, but I just thought that was very
well planned.
It was so well organized.
He's very manipulative and sensitive. So this is right up Ramsay alley.
Right.
To use the younger brother
people. Right.
No. I mean the formation, how they came.
No, that's what I'm saying. To even
he had Karstark. He had the Karstark men, and they know the Stark battle plans and how they're going to set it up.
And this is like, if you have any sort of, Ramsay is highborn. Most highborn boys, especially, get taught military strategy, like to a certain extent. Like,
right.
So that he should. I would expect for him to know about double envelopments and shit like that, and because these are like Roman battle strategies. Like, this is some shit that's been around forever. Right, like these kind of strategies and tactics as far as formations and cavalry and shit like that. Now, when Ramsay was fucking like shooting the bow and arrows in the crowd, just like saying fuck it, like that was a little odd. You usually don't do that, but
But see, that wouldn't have happened if Ramsay knew about the veil coming in to help.
Exactly.
I don't think he would have done it. He took advantage of being 6,000 versus 2,000 and saying fuck y'all. A third of y'all gonna die anyway, so let me go ahead and have my archers shoot into the battle to kill a lot of Jon's people.
Yeah, because what ultimately should have happened, right? What Jon's side really should have done was waited out, wait for Ramsay to charge them, and then retrieve in the woods and do some sort of guerrilla warfare.
Yeah,
AKA like Vietnam or something, right?
Can I ask y'all something? The first time y'all saw this shit, after experiencing all the trauma that is associated with the North, that is associated with the Starks, what did y'all think was going to happen when the people started charging?
I thought it was over.
Yeah,
when the people start charging,
over.
Yeah, like when Ramsay's people started charging Jon.
Oh, you mean as far as like a realistic thing that would happen, or like what I knew what was going to happen with the episode? Like,
with the episode. Yeah, like with the episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I knew that Jon was ultimately going to win because of the White Walkers, right? So I knew that was like, this was the battle to get to take over Winterfell. So I knew that Jon would survive. I knew that fucking like Tormund and Davos would probably survive. I thought one was going to survive too, but that nigga ended up dying. But I knew that this would be Ramsay's last episode. I knew that just from a like episode, like just from a show standpoint.
The way the show develops.
Exactly. Yeah, the way the show was developing. Because they needed Winterfell.
Okay, now you think you're at the top and now you're dying. Yeah.
Man, I done seen so many Starks die, man. I ain't have no faith, dog. Like
none.
But Jon had the most privilege of all, because that nigga, even though he told Melisandre don't bring me back, Melisandre was like, well, no, nigga, I'm still trying to bring you back.
She said, "I do what the Lord says."
So, meanwhile, fuck Rickon. They ain't even trying to see if Rickon could get brought back. Niggas is like, yo, bury that nigga in the crypts.
That's
Yeah, they could have had him wild out a little bit and say, Melisandre, can you bring him back? He ain't do none of that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I said, bury him with his daddy.
Yeah.
Put him on down.
No, just from a fucking like realistic stand. I mean, this was one of the most realistic battles I've ever seen on television. As far as like medieval cavalry charging, them motherfuckers running at each other 100 miles per hour.
The
like
horses
that shit
running
so
over
cool.
people. Yeah,
like 2 cars crashing, bro.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. And just the realism of battle and like the bodies piling up to form fucking like to form walls, like a human wall in a sense, to which Ramsay used to his advantage. That shit has happened in real life. Like that shit has happened in real life, especially like if y'all, because this was only a battle of like 10,000 niggas. I mean, the Romans, they used to be hundreds of thousands of motherfuckers out there on the battlefield.
Yeah.
So you can imagine all those bodies piling up to being used for like military advantages, like some sort of enclave like they did with the shields and surrounding the opponent.
Eric, I'm with you. That shit reminded me of like the Spartans. I guess how the Spartans would do the surrounding shit with the shields and the spears.
Yeah, because in fact, right, because the bodies piling up, they took some of that from 300. But I mean, but that shit has happened that shit has also happened in real life. Like that shit is it's so much happened. I remember I was reading some shit about like how in Roman battles, after like a day or two, motherfuckers used to walk around like it was a museum.
Right.
Like just to see all the bodies piled up. Like the battlefield, it used to be like some sort of fucking like a museum, like a tourist attraction almost.
That's crazy.
Like
bodies. And for people who don't understand what Eric is referring to when he was like, I felt claustrophobic when Jon was getting crushed. Like when the people surrounded, when Ramsay's army surrounded them, they were closing in on them and getting tighter and tighter with the circle as they would, basically stab them into eventually they were literally physically crushing themselves. And Jon fell underneath his own men and was being trampled by him into the mud. And I thought the camera work and just like the sound effects and shit that you hear during that part was great because it made me feel claustrophobic too. Like
I wanted to grab my inhaler.
Yeah, man, I'm like, I couldn't imagine feeling like, damn, if it dying like that. You know what I mean? Like literally, I can't get up because people are like standing on me and shit. Like, and so
you saw it.
Trippy.
It was it was crazy. But the fucking strategies on both sides were pretty horrendous. I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, it could have been better flushed out, but
when Davos and them ran down there, they were supposed to be like, but they ran into the fucking middle of the shit with the rest of them, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, their plan was spoiled because of Jon.
Yeah, plan was a job, Jon. I mean, because realistically, they supposed to just have as many motherfuckers back as possible. And like they said, just build certain trenches and shit like that to make sure motherfuckers don't come in from the sides. But just forward-facing battle, back up, try to get to the woods, fucking, goddamn cut and maneuver through the woods and try to play basically unfair war tactics. That's it. Yeah.
Jon
That's the way to fucking win against outnumbered like that.
Bree was asking, I believe they did win a couple of awards for this particular episode.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Hey, this episode was probably one of the best episodes of TV ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
He really almost fucked it up for everybody though. Like everybody that was willing to sacrifice for him. This nigga didn't fucking listen to his sister and almost cost everybody their fucking life. And then she saves his ass.
Saved his ass.
Yes, she did. Again,
she saved her own ass too. But she
did not tell the nigga about the Knights of the Veil. All right, like, I give Sansa like 90% credit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I watched that shit last night, though, that shit got me kind of hyped. Like when the first time I saw Avengers Endgame, when the fucking portal.
Oh yeah, when the fucking I mean,
when the niggas.
Yeah.
the little mount up when Jon finally got him out the ground and shit. I'm like, oh, hey, this shit kind of right.
John like, nigga, I'm
got a
coming
little
after
hype.
your ass right now.
But how did he have the strength to breathe?
I don't know. Right.
To run.
Bro,
I was like,
he killed like 15, 20 people. And then that was even before the scene where he was fighting for his life.
or he was being swallowed.
That's fucking Puff Daddy party. that was a Diddy party right there, boy.
That was a Diddy party.
So yeah, and don't forget that this scene where Jon is literally getting crushed by all of his men is the negative of when Dany was liberating all the slaves, and she's in the middle of that big crowd, and they lift her up. So it's totally opposite. And then they wound up together, but that's another story for another time. But so yeah, there's that parallel of Targaryen getting stomped down in the mud and a Targaryen being lifted up on the shoulders of people that she just freed.
No, okay. Yeah, I like that. Did y'all think that the arrows missing Jon was a little bit too convenient, or did y'all?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
That got on my nerves. I hate that in film and television.
They made a circle around him. Like what?
I felt like he was just protected by the Lord of Light. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord of Light.
Lord of Peace.
Rain down on me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I thought.
The Lord of Peace.
You know what I'm saying? Melisandre told him you covered.
And just,
you know what I'm saying? They good.
Yeah.
How she did it.
And just when,
Covered. You know what I'm saying? You covered. She was like, I can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to hog tie people.
I don't know.
TJ's an idiot.
That nigga threw that shit there.
Oh shit.
Wait,
So then after Jon almost gets crushed, then they start hearing the horns of the veil, army of the veil.
Hey, Candace Williams in the comments said Jon was holding on to the Lord of Light's unchanging hand.
Man, shit. For real. I would have been praying that day.
Oh Lord, y'all said
that guy would be like, I ain't heard from you in years.
Oh my God.
His eye was on the Aaron Sparrow.
Candace.
I will
and
say
I
that.
know he watches me. Oh, glory. Okay. That's all.
Listen, I want you to keep that same energy for your announcements.
That's right.
You know
Church
what?
announcements. Nah, you're gonna do your announcements at the end. We looking forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some announcements. I don't have that many, so it won't be long. But so then, as the army of the veil comes in and starts mud stomping all the people that are surrounding Jon and them and break that up, Ramsay's like, oh shit, time to go. And he's like, open the gate, close the gate.
But you know what though? Shout out to Lord of the Veil. Them motherfuckers were goddamn. I mean, they were well equipped. You can tell like the difference between northern houses, which be sometimes just putting shit together to make it work, compared to Lord of the Veil. Them motherfuckers got money.
Yeah.
Yeah, them motherfuckers got
Which one
money.
they get lead now? Aaron, what's his name?
Oh, little
Roy?
Robin.
Was it
Robin? Yeah, Robin.
Yeah,
Was it-
Robin.
okay.
Remember,
Robin is the Lord of the Veil, but
Right.
yeah, Royce is the guy.
Royce is
who
the
leads
warrior.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit, they ain't fought in 15. Right, exactly. They were full of fucking energy and resources. You ain't lying. That's a good point. That motherfuckers don't get a damn battle.
oh my God. Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So it's go ahead, Queen Mama. Yeah. So Ramsay.
So 1-1, Tormund and Jon run up to the gate, and so they're the Bolton men are up on the battlement shooting at 1-1. Man, he busts through that damn gate, and he looked like a porcupine. I'm like, good God Almighty! And so
That nigga took more shots than Tupac.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, why you make me do that? Why you make me do that? Why you make me do that? So anyway, Ramsay. So Jon and 1-1 are standing there for a second, and then all of a sudden that last arrow sticks 1-1 in the eye and goes in his brain.
All eye on me.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right, Emily. R.I.P. 1-1.
Shorty wanted to be a thug, and you saw what it did.
That damn thug passion got his ass.
It did. It did.
And then all of a sudden Ramsay's like, okay, bastard, we can go 1-on-1.
Right, exactly. Me against the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
John's like, fuck that. I'm just gonna beat your ass till you a pulp.
Right.
And
John was
commits
like,
to doing so.
John said, bitch, I'm finna show you my ambition as a rider.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
He did. Facts. He did. And I was like, damn, oh shit, John about to really hit him up. He did. We saw some real changes.
All I know is that there's a heaven for a giant. Okay, so.
and after John whooped his ass, you know, we saw Ramsay shed so many tears.
Oh my God.
Well, you know, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? But obviously with Rickon going to the Crips, he was like, you know, bury me a G.
Right. And Sansa was like, he dead. Life goes on.
I mean,
well,
that's a good point.
That's
a good
to live and die in Winterfell. So
oh my God.
I was just about to say that shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh God.
Whole time, brand somewhere like picture me rolling. Feel me?
Man, right.
Oh God.
I'm done. Not picture me rolling.
It was shit, nigga. Rob Stark got a baby. Well, had a baby.
Oh,
by Brenda?
Damn.
It was by somebody, but the motherfucker got aborted.
And
it's
gonna be hard for Catelyn to keep her head up.
Oh God.
Right.
Well, shit. Hey, man. You know, like
Ned too.
Where's the next? What happens next? I'm not doing this with y'all.
Y'all know Tupac got 200 albums, nigga.
Right, exactly.
Right. They're gonna keep going for the rest of the night.
Mimi like, look. Mimi like, come back, y'all.
So now we are at the very end of the episode. I'm gonna try to bring it right on back.
Thank you.
So after Jon starts to beat the piss out of
That Walter had a baby.
Fat Walter had a baby.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good.
That is wild.
All right. One more time. All right.
Man.
So Sansa rolls up. Sansa rolls up while Jon is commencing to beat the shit out of Ramsay and tells him to stop. And Jon's like, okay, I need to come back to myself because this situation is not my situation. This is her situation. So Ramsay's laying on the ground and he's knocked out. So then he starts waking up and he's tied up in the kennel. And
Right.
Sansa's on the outside of the gate. Right? So she's like, your house is gone. Your words will be gone. Your ass is going to be gone in a hot damn minute. Pretty motherfucker. Yeah. So, I ain't got $5, but I'm about to make some change. So anyway.
Late.
So he's like, my dogs won't hurt me. They not going to touch me. They love me. Oh, they going to love you. They going to love you for dinner, motherfucker. Because you ain't fed them in, what, 7 days, 10 days, probably. You don't even care about them. So the dogs come up and start sniffing him and licking on him.
And
he's like, no.
Swallowed up.
No. Yeah. That's what they did. They swallowed him up. And
Oh goddamn! She done turned into Elsa
so,
from Frozen.
So this Cersei in her, because she starts to walk, but then she stands there specifically.
Hey, yo, quick, mom, you need to let it go, baby.
Specifically to watch that shit go off. That's some Cersei. I'm just telling you how I feel. That's just my opinion about it.
On that one, Queen Mama.
All right, go ahead.
No, I just said I don't agree with you on that one, that it was some Cersei shit. Because, I mean, let's remember what Bolton did to her. That was some get back shit. Cersei just
that was
pure, right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Revenge. That's what I'm saying. Sansa said, "How do you want
it?" Listen, but for real though, Sansa, like, Jon was gonna kill Ramsay, but he realized this, he ain't mine to kill. Like, I gotta let Sansa get her get back. And so I was glad that they kind of like showed, he looked up at her and was like, let me chill. Because even though I just witnessed what he did to Rickon, like, I don't know what he did to Sansa. I can only imagine. And so it was dope to see her step into that moment and finally get her revenge and even see him be flayed at the end.
But I mean, you saw how Jon looked at her while he was beating Ramsay's ass.
Oh God!
Like, he stopped beating him. He just looked over at her like, "Are you still down?"
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
But you know what though? When she walked away and smiled, she was like, "No more pain."
I knew it was
coming, brother. You good?
I knew it was coming.
You good, brother?
Oh Lord.
But she,
at least
right, you're right, Lexi.
To have baby, so there you
because if she was like, your name will be gone, your house will be gone.
Yeah,
everything will be gone until the end of time. That's what she told him.
True.
You know what?
In the end, she wasn't mad at Jon.
So, hey,
no.
You know what? And then for Ramsay, ain't no more better days.
It's not.
Better days over.
Nope. No more.
Better days over with.
Church announcements.
Yes.
Okay, so that
Great
concludes
episode
9. Mm-hmm. You know, them 9s be 9ing, so we knew this was gonna be this is gonna be good.
But 10's gonna be good too.
So,
I don't even remember 10.
Yeah, shout out to Sansa. She walked away with a little wicked smile, and that was a whole 180 on.
So, Queen Mother, you are, before we say our goodbyes, I know you got.
I just have a few announcements today because so much is good. I should have known. Past the members and friends, thank you. It's time for our weekly announcements. I'm glad
we are going to hell. We are going to hell. Y'all realize that, right?
Yes, darling, and I'm driving the bus.
Oh,
but that's another story for another time.
Only on the same page. We're going to hell.
Can't see the visions of this.
Not the Martin Luther the King fan. Oh,
is there hell for a G? Is there hell for a G?
Oh my God! Oh God!
Oh, take your time, sister. Take your time, sister Queen Mother. Take your time, sister Queen Mother.
Not that the glasses are accurate.
Wait a second. The glasses are
I switched glasses. I had some brown glasses on, but I had to put these on because. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, pastor members and friends. So tonight we don't have a lot of announcements because tonight what's going on is the Oscars, and a lot of different people have won tonight, and so that has been exciting to watch. So Iron Man won, Robert Downey Jr. won an Oscar for Oppenheimer. The movie Godzilla. Yeah. the movie Godzilla won for best editing.
Not the readers.
Divine Joy Randolph won best supporting actress for The Holdovers. Cord Jefferson won for American Fiction. That's the movie with Jeffrey Wright. And as he was coming up to the stage to get his Oscar, of course, he's passing Jeffrey Wright because the actor's on the front rows. And he looks like a young version of Jeffrey Wright. They could look like they could be brothers. So that was very funny. And so if you have not seen American Fiction, please go see it. It's a funny movie. It's a funny and thoughtful movie. And TK, I pulled this out just for you. There was some actual Batman slander on the Oscars tonight. Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger were presenting together, and they were talking about when they were in their Batman movies. Now, they were under different Batmen, but they pointed to Michael Keaton, who was the first Batman in 1989. And Danny DeVito, he was Danny DeVito's Batman, but not Arnold Schwarzenegger's Batman. So there was some Batman slander just for you. I know they did it just for you. I'm glad you all are enjoying Shogun. I think episode 3 came out this week. There are 10 episodes in all, so keep watching because that show is fucking fantastic. I'm loving it. And on the side of Peaceful Journeys, we want to send Akira Toriyama, who was the creator of Dragon Ball Z, and we have all enjoyed that. Those of us who love anime like that, we have enjoyed that immensely. We want to wish him peaceful journey into the next life. Thank you, pastor members and friends. Those are this week's announcements.
Thank you, Queen Mother, for your wonderful work. And Maisha pointed out, she said, on a Schwartz and nigga.
Hey, man, shout out to the people who tuned in tonight, because I mean, to my knowledge, this is the biggest group we've had in a minute, probably since Hot D days. Like, so that's pretty impressive.
Thank y'all.
Definitely. Glad to see all the sweet summer children. Wait a minute, I got to do one more thing because of the Bolton sigil. We got to do one for Balerion, the light-skinned dread, because Ramsay got filet. There you go.
How you manage to make that sound like a Negro spiritual?
Man.
Because that's my gift to the world. That's my gift to the world.
Shout out to Mesa Mar, what he said. Ramadan is starting tomorrow, by the way. If there are other Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak, and you are all welcome to fast with us. So
shout out to Ramadan. I'm definitely not fasting, but shout out. I'm doing that.
Major love for sure.
So hey man, this is a great episode. Everybody came with it. The commenters, everybody did y'all thing, and we appreciate it, man. It was good. I feel great about what went down. See,
yeah, they showed up for them balance, man. They showed up for them balance. I came like a nigga pulling up for Easter. I ain't been to church all year.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about them shorts no more. We're not gonna talk about them shorts no more again.
I got me an Easter short set that's gonna kill the game this year.
I'm not trying to tell if you're Baptist or Orthodox Jew, okay? I really don't need to know that information.
Hey, look, it's gonna look good, man. I got some lotion.
All right, y'all. Real talk. I want y'all to just think about this for a second.
Okay.
Yes.
Just think about this. Just think about me.
How do we get out of here?
Think about me just riding and just riding on way on the sunset and just picture me rolling. Goddamn it.
What's wrong?
How do you lead this motherfucker?
Right. Bye.
So anyways, y'all, As always, thank y'all for tuning in, and we gonna see y'all next week. Episode 10, season 6.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
10.
Where have you been?